Thanks for joining us today for our social studies lesson. Everyone say hello. We'll begin with our meditation like always. Think about our heart center. 2 fingers to find the heart center. Left hand in our lap and close your eyes. Very nice. Feel for boom boom in your heart center. Move your right hand into your lap. Keep thinking about your heart center. Keep your eyes closed. Stay still. Let's end our meditation with 3 breaths together. 1, 2, and our last one, 3. Slowly start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Slowly open your eyes. And we're ready to begin our social studies lesson. In this lesson, we're going to talk about some geographical features of land. So we'll be learning about things like mountains, beaches, deserts, and forests. So first we're going to go through our PowerPoint. Then we're going to color and fill in some of the labels on a little globe, and then we'll build a little globe together. They're kind of a triangle, but at the end of our lesson, everybody is going to have their own planet Earth on a little string. So let's start with our PowerPoint. We're going to talk today about different parts of land. So, can anyone tell me what's in this picture?
Earth.
We see Earth. What's this thing in the middle?
Sun.
Yeah, we see our sun in the middle. We see Earth. And we see, how many other things do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. We see 8 things. Do you know what those are called?
No.
They're called planets. Planets. Yeah, they're round. Some of them have rings around them. Some of them have those cool rings around them. Are they all the same color?
No, different.
No, they're all different. They're all different colors. They're all different sizes. They kind of look a little bit like the same size here, but they're all different colors. They're all different sizes. They're all different designs. And they're all in different places in our solar system. So these are our 9 planets. And Earth is one of our planets.
Different thing.
Do they really have faces though? Do you think? On planet Earth, is there a face on Earth?
No.
No, this is just for fun. This is just silly to make it look more fun. They don't really have a face on them.
Sun, no face.
No, the sun doesn't have a face. These are just kind of fun pictures, but they don't really have faces on them. So which planet do we live on? This one?
No.
Do we live on this one?
No. Below.
This one?
No.
On the blue one?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. What other colors do you see? We see blue and green. Yeah, this is the planet we live on. That's our planet. That's our planet Earth. Earth, this is our home. So planet Earth is this whole big world that we live on, where Thailand is on this planet Earth.
America.
America, where I'm from, is on this Earth. It's so big. There's so many countries on this planet. This is where everyone that we know, everyone in our whole world lives. We live right here on our planet Earth. There's all different planets. They all have different names, but we don't need to worry about that. Today we're just going to talk about Earth, and we're going to talk about the green part of Earth, the land. So Earth is our big home. Earth is our home. It's huge. It's enormous. It's so big. Yeah, it's so big. It's our biggest home that we live on. And on Earth, there's 2 things. There's 2 things that make up our Earth. What about this blue part? What do you think this is? Yeah, one of them is water. Do you know what we call this green and brown part?
No.
That's a good guess. We call this our land. Land. Yeah, land is the things that we can step on, and we can walk around. Can we walk around on water?
No.
No, we go right into that water. So we know the water part is blue. The other part, that's this brown and green color that we can walk on, that we can jump on or run around on, that part is the land. So the 2 things on our planet, we have our water and our land. Yeah, land. 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 And water. Water. Yeah, we know that word water so well. So we have our land, where we can walk around and run and jump around, and our water, where we could swim around in, but we can't walk on that water. We can't stand on that. So it's a little bit harder to move around on that water. So today, we're only going to talk about the land, the part that we can walk on. In our next lesson, we'll talk about the water, but just for today, we're only going to talk about our land. All the different kinds of land on our planet Earth, because it's not all the same. Some of it's different. So we're going to first talk about these. Do you know what these are called? Starts with that m sound.
Muscle.
It starts with the same sound as muscle. These are mountains.
Mountain.
Mountains. Mountains. Yeah, this is a mountain. Have you ever seen a mountain before?
Yes.
Yeah, there's mountains near where we live. Is a mountain small or tall?
Tall.
Yeah, they're pretty tall. They're pretty tall. What do you think? Are they small or big?
Small.
Yeah, they're usually pretty big. It's sometimes hard to climb or walk up those mountains, but mountains are big. They can be pointy, but they are very tall. So those are mountains. Can you say mountain?
Mountain.
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 Great job. Mountain.
Mountain.
Very nice. The next thing we're going to talk about, what is this?
Mountain.
It kind of looks like a little mountain. What is this stuff? Sand. Yeah, it's hot. It's really, really hot. There's tiny, tiny pieces of sand all in this part. We call this a desert. A desert. And you're right, it is very, very, very hot in the desert. There's no water in the desert, maybe just a little. Does it rain in the desert? No, the desert is hot. It's very dry, and there's not very much water. Do you see a lot of plants here in the desert? Do you see plants, any green plants or trees in the desert? No. There's not very many plants in the desert either. Just a lot of sand. It's very hot, like our friend Tu told us. And there's not very much water. I think this is part of the sky. Good, so we've got mountains and desert. Next thing, we have something else. What are these? What do you see a lot of in this picture? Trees. Yeah, we see a lot of tall, tall, tall trees. We call this place where there's a lot of trees, we call it a forest. Good. Yeah, you can go walking through the forest. Some people like to go camping in the forest. Monkeys live in the forest. Tigers live in the forest sometimes. Yeah, so forest, maybe pandas. Yeah, all those animals like to live in the forest. And snakes, you're right. So a forest is a place where there's a lot of tall trees, all close together. Lots and lots and lots of trees, lots and lots and lots of plants. What color do you see in this forest? Yeah, you see a lot of green in the forest and some black or brown for the trees. But when we see a lot of forests, we see a lot of trees, we see a lot of green. Does this look like the desert picture that we saw? No. There's a lot of there's a lot of plants in this forest. So lots of plants, lots of trees. Those are places that we call forests. Can you say forest?
Forest.
Good. Forest. Forest. Good job, friends. That's a tricky word to say. You see white on forest? Yeah. Okay, another place that a lot of friends love. I know I like this place. Do you know what this place is called? A beach. A beach. This is a nice big beach. Beach, yeah, there's some sharks maybe near that beach. And fish. Yeah, a beach is a place where there's a lot of, what do you see here? Sand. There's a lot of sand. A lot of what else? Water. A lot of blue water. So sands have lots of beaches have lots of sand, and they have lots of water. A beach is a place that's right next to the water. Does it look like a desert?
No.
But there's sand here. Why isn't a beach like a desert?
It's water.
Yeah, because there's also a lot of water here. Do you think it's hot at the beach?
No.
I don't know. Some beaches are hot. Yes, maybe we don't know. Some beaches are hot. Some beaches can be cold. But
And now coconut.
yeah, this beach has a lot of coconut trees. So beaches always have sand and water. They're right next to each other.
And home.
Sometimes there's homes on the beach.
And water.
The sand and the water come together and they touch each other. So let's take a look at our 4 places we learned about. Which place has the most sand? Desert. Desert, good. That's pretty much all that we see in a desert is just so much sand. What other place has sand?
Beach.
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 So the beach has sand and what else?
Water.
Water. Sand and water touching each other. Sometimes there's coconut trees. It might be hot. We don't know. What place has lots of trees? Lots of trees.
Forest.
Yeah, the forest.
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 And beach.
Does every beach have a lot of trees?
No.
No, only some beaches. In this picture, our beach has some trees, but not all beaches have trees. Some beaches are just sand and the water next to each other. Good. And what are these that are so tall, tall, tall? Do you remember that word? Mountains. Mountains. Very nice job, friends. So we're going to go through our 4 land geographies again one more time because these are new words for us. So we're going to practice saying them a few times and just looking at the pictures to help them stick in our mind a little bit. Okay, let's review our 4 new kinds of land geography. One thing that's very, very tall. Mountain. Mountain. Mountains. Good. And mountains are very, very tall. So we have mountains. Can you help me spell mountains? M O U N T. Okay. And I've got more than one, so I'm going to add an S. Mountains. We can have just one mountain by itself, or if we have a lot of mountains, we add our S. So we've got mountains. Yeah, so mountains are very, very, very big and tall places. What about this place? It's hot. You're right. It's hot. There's a lot of sand. What's it called? Desert. Yeah, a desert. A desert has so much sand. Does it have a lot of water? No. No water, or maybe just a tiny, tiny little bit of water. Just a lot of sand. Do you see any plants in this desert?
No.
No, what's the only thing we see in this desert?
Sand.
Yeah, we see a lot of sand. So we've got a lot of sand. Small.
D.
Can you help me spell sand?
No. D. D.
D?
D.
Desert? Okay. Oh, sorry, I was thinking of sand. Okay, D, you're right. Desert. E.
S. E. R.
R. T. Great job, friends.
S.
S. This is just one desert. This is just one desert. It's very big, but there's just one. There are many deserts in the whole world, but good thinking. You're thinking smart because we've got a couple little piles, but this is just one desert. So our desert is full of sand, small little pieces of sand, no plants, and no water. What about our place with trees? What do we call this place?
Forest.
A forest. We call this a forest. So we'll put a picture of our trees. Can you help me spell forest?
F-O-R.
F-O-R-E-S-T. Forest. S. Okay, forest. More than one forest? Forests. There's a lot of forests on our planet. Okay, we've got a desert with a lot of sand, mountains, which are very tall, forests with a lot of what? What are these? Trees. Forests with a lot of trees. And our last one, where the sand and the water are next to each other. What do we call that place?
Beach.
A beach. Very nice job. A beach. A beach. So a beach has a lot of sand. Like what other place has a lot of sand? The desert, but a beach also has water next to it. So help me spell beach. Can you help me spell beach? B-C-H, our cha-cha-cha sound. Beach. This is just one beach. On our whole planet, there's a lot of beaches, but this is just one beach. One beach. Okay, good job, friends. So we've got our beach, which has what? Sand and water. Our desert has what? sand. Does it have water?
No.
Does it have trees?
No.
Does it have plants?
No.
No, it just has sand. That's the only thing there. What place has a lot of tall trees?
Yeah. Forest.
Forests.
Forest.
Forests. Let's practice that word. Forests.
Forest.
It's a tricky one. And what do we call the very, very, very tall places?
Mountain.
Mountains. Mountains. Good job, friends. So let's take a little break. We're going to stretch. Everybody can stand up. And turn to a neighbor. Tell that neighbor hello.
Hello.
Tell that neighbor hello with your other hand. Give that neighbor 2 high fives up top. Give that neighbor a high five behind your back. Good job. Give your neighbor a high five down low. Okay. Shake 2 hands with your neighbor at the same time. Good job. Good job. Shake 1 hand with your neighbor. Shake 1 hand with your neighbor. Let's do a spin. Get a spin for yourself. Spin your neighbor. If you can spin at the same time like that, it's pretty fun. Be careful. Be careful. Okay. Okay, tell your neighbor thank you.
Thank you.
Tell your neighbor you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Very nice job, friends. Let's do 3 tiny claps. Let's do 3 little jumps. Let's take 3 little steps. Show me 3 little spins. Use your leg today, that's cool. Finger? Okay. Show me 3 big claps. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Show me 3 big jumps. How high can you jump? Let's take 3 big steps. 1, 2, 3. And 3 big spins. Do 3 big spins. Ooh, okay, there's 3. Okay, after you do your 3 big spins, you can take a seat. Okay, we're going to spend some time coloring a worksheet so that we can fold it up, cut it out, and build a tiny triangular globe for ourselves. So we've got our papers that look like this. And do you see any colors on this paper?
Yes.
What color? No colors on this paper. Just kind of our drawing. Okay, we're going to spend the next few minutes working on our worksheets of the world. What shape is this?
Triangle.
Triangle. Think about our PowerPoint. Does the Earth look like a triangle?
No. Circle.
What shape does it look?
Circle.
Yeah, it looks more like a circle, like a ball. So we're going to make some Earths that are triangles, but we're going to cut them out. We're going to fold them all up so they'll kind of look like a cool little shape, and we're going to put it on some string so that it looks like a little planet. So on this picture, it looks kind of funny, right? Yeah. So we're going to color the parts of the land that are gray. We're going to color those green or brown. And what color do you think we'll color here, the water? Blue. So you need your green, maybe your brown colored pencil, and your blue colored pencil. So before we do any coloring though, we are going to write some of our vocabulary words on our little globe. So I'm going to help show you where some of those things are. On our globe, you're welcome. So right now you just need a pencil. You're welcome. And we're going to label some of the things on our little globe. First we're going to write, and then we're going to color. So I'm going to kind of help you out. Yeah, our picture looks kind of funny right now. So I'm going to help you out, friends, so follow along with me. So we are going to color after we write. So first write. Get your pencil ready. Everybody got their paper?
Teacher, D.
First we're going to write. So first, right here, this continent, this one is called Africa. And on Africa continent, we're going to write the word desert. Desert. On this one right here. You're going to write desert on this one here.
This?
Yeah. You're going to write desert. Can I borrow your pencil?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, you're going to write desert. I'll trace it for you so you can see. This continent is very hot.
Teacher,
This one, you're going to write desert. This one is very, very hot. There's not very much water. There's a lot of sand. So for this continent, we're going to label desert. Right here, this one. So on this continent, you can write desert. Enough to fit, so it fits right on here. There's a desert there. It's very hot. Got it? Yeah, so we got D-E-S-E-R-T. That's a place where there's a lot of sand. It's very hot. There's not very much water. So we're going to call that our desert. Yep, very nice. Just like that. Just like this. So we've got desert because it is very, very hot there. Desert. Good job. Very nice. Desert. So it's very, very hot there. Later on when you're coloring, you can color that kind of a brown color, maybe a color like this, like sand. It's very, very hot and there's not very much water. You got it. Very nice. Very nice. Yep, and you're going to write desert over there. Desert. Desert. You're going to write it right on there. Desert. You're going to write it on there. Right on there, on this part. Yep. You're going to write desert, just like this. You're going to write desert because that's where there's a really big desert in our world, in our planet Earth. Let's wait on the coloring. First, we're going to keep doing. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to show where some big mountains are. Some big mountains. There's some big mountains near where we live in Asia. And we're going to put our mountains on the country, kind of in this area. In the country called India, there are a lot of mountains. So you can turn your paper. Turn your paper. It's going to be right over here. So turn your paper like this, and you can put mountains over here. So you're going to turn your paper like this. Mountains. Yep, right over here. There's some of the biggest mountains in the world are right over there. So you can put that. So you're going to turn your paper. And right over here are some big, big, big mountains. Yep, down here, down low. Down low, down here. So turn your paper. Hold on, you're going to turn your paper. Down here, mountains. Mountains. Mountains, right here. Mountains. Yeah, right here. You're going to write mountains. And you want to do it this way because we're going to fold this all up so it's going to look the same. And don't forget to write desert here. This right around this area. Yep, you can write mountains. Yep, mountains. So write mountains. Yeah, that area has a lot of mountains. So you're going to write mountains. So you want to turn your paper like this. It's going to be a little easier. There we go. Mountains. Mountains. So turn it like this. Mountains. This one, mountains. We're gonna write mountains. Yep, right over here, mountains. Yep. So turn your paper when you write like this, and you can see mountains right there on the board. Okay, write mountains right here. Shh. Hold on, friend. Don't color yet. Write mountains right here. Mountains. Okay. Good. Mountains. Mountains. Cool. Okay. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Next we are going to do, listen up friends, next we're going to do forests. Forests. And there's some very, very big forests in South America. It's kind of a funny shape here. So we can put it right along here or along here. It's going to make more sense when we fold up our world. So you can write forests here. You're going to turn your paper again. Yep, on this is going to be your forests are over here. Your forests are going to be over here, right over there. Yep. It's going to make a little more sense when we cut it out and fold it together. Mountain. 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 So you're going to write mountain over there. Good job, bud. So yep, right over here is going to be your forest. Forest. Yep, and write forest. 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 Which word starts with f? The one with the trees. Forest. So you're going to write forest because there are some big rainforests over there. Very nice. Okay. Just wait one sec. I know I borrowed. Oh, Pangpon's borrowing your paper. Okay, good. So turn this way. And you're going to write forest right here. Okay. Next, my friends, we're going to do a little bit of thinking for our next one. Which are we missing? Which one are we missing we haven't done? Did we do desert? Yeah, we did desert. We did mountains, forests. We're missing beach. We're missing beach. We're missing beach. So think about our PowerPoint. Forest. Think about our PowerPoint. Pangpan, think about our PowerPoint. Where is the beach? It's next to what? Where's the beach? Is the beach in the middle of the land? Okay, just wait a minute. My friends, think about a beach. What does a beach have? There's two things a beach has. Sand and water. Sand and water. So on your little globe, I want you to choose a place where there's water next to the land. And you can write beach. You can choose. This is a good place. This is a good place. Anywhere where there's water next to the land. So you can choose your place. Anywhere where there's water next to the land, you're going to write beach. Yeah, you can do that one. That's cool. There's water next to the land. Good job, buddy. Forest. Great job. You want to do it over here? Cool. Anywhere where there's water next to the land, you can do over here, anywhere over here, anywhere over here, where the water's touching the land. So don't forget to write forests.
Forest.
Can you write it?
Yeah.
Can you write it? Forest. Good. Okay. Do you get your beach? Okay. Did you write beach? It's okay. Just for beach? Beach. Did you get your beach? Okay, you've got a beach. Did you get a beach?
Yeah.
Where's your beach?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can you write beach?
Big.
Write beach. Pangbon.
Ba.
Beach. And when you're finished, you can color your land. You can color your water. What's up, my friends? Okay, you got your forests. What about over here? Mountains. Mountains are over there. Mountains are over there. Okay. It's okay, you can sharpen it after. So we still need beach. Ben. Listen. We still need beach. So anywhere that's next to water, like here or here, you can write beach. When you're finished with all 4 words, you can color your land, maybe green or brown. What color should you use for the water? So when you finish coloring as much as you're going to color, you're going to take some scissors, you're going to cut out your triangle. It's very important that you have these little tabs still there, and then we're going to fold those down flat like this. So you should have these, they're over here. You should have these little tabs, and we're going to fold them flat so we have one big triangle, and then we'll show you what to do next. That's okay, I think we can still do it. I think it'll still work. It's cool, don't worry. Okay. You don't have to color, just cut them out, because we gotta hurry, Okay. 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 So we're going to keep working. Remember, you're going to cut out your triangle. You want to leave these little tabs on. Then you're going to fold those little tabs over like this, and like this, and like this. So you're going to fold all of your corners so that when you look from the front, it's a flat triangle. You're folding. We're going to fold it all up to make a little kind of triangle like that. Yours is a special little case because those are missing the tab. So if you use string, you're going to put just a big piece of tape on your string so that it's going to go on the inside of your earth, and it's going to make it so the string is able to hold it at the top, and then it's going to come out the top like that so you can hang your string. So you're going to be our example. So you're going to take your string. Which one's yours? Okay. So let's take yours. Can you hold the string? Here, why don't you come over here? And ours, we're missing the tabs on this guy, but that's cool. It's still going to work out. So you're going to fold it to kind of get the triangle shape so that you have 3 edges. And then you're going to put some tape on all these 3 sides with your string in the middle so that when you are finished, it's going to come and hang like this so you have a little globe. So hold on to that. Let's get some tape. Okay. Yep, can you cut some tape? Just little pieces. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, Pangpon, cut your tape. Cut 3 pieces of tape.
3.
Cut 3 pieces of tape. All right, hold your little guy. Yep, cut 3 pieces of tape. Good, so that string is going to be on the inside. Okay, so now you've got a little earth on a string. Okay. Okay, thanks for joining us for our social studies lesson. Everybody's got their little globes. Does the earth look like a triangle like this? No, it looks more like a circle like this, but this is just a fun project for us to make. So thanks for joining us for this lesson. We'll see you for our next geography or social studies lesson where we talk about geographies with water. So everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.